Hello everybody, and welcome to Cabbit with a Controller. My name is Hokucho, and welcome to the intermediate stage of Gathering 101. So, we're here on another character I have that's much further along than the Lalafell that you guys saw earlier, and we are going to go over the basics of equipment sets for gathering in the DOL, as well as attributes, high quality, and skills. So, we talked about high quality briefly in the last version of the game, so we are going to discuss it a little bit more in detail right now. So, first off, let's discuss perception and gathering. Now, these are the stats that I was talking about, which affects the base percentage of what kind of chance you have when you're gathering, and the rate at which the percentile is for you to get a high quality item from that gathering. So, right now I'm at 116 and 156. And aside from some skills that you can use to upgrade this, what we mainly do this through, aside from eating food, there is food that you can eat that will show this off. For instance, if I go here and I show eating a rabbit pie, it gives a 30-minute boost to gathering and perception by 6% and 2% respectively, up to the point of 6 stacks to 2 stacks. So, let's do that now, and then we'll see if we can see the change in our gathering ability right now. So eat that pie, as you can see, we went to 122 and 158. Now, how we mainly do this is through gear. So, as you can see, this Velveteen Double Vest of Crafting, not too good for gathering. So, what we'll do is, we will equip this Cotton Double Vest of Gathering High Quality with some materia socketed in, and we go from 122 up to 156 and 177. So that's a big boost here. We'll also swap out our gloves to the Velveteen Work Gloves that have a plus 26 to gathering, as opposed to the Makot gauntlets, which have nothing. So, now we have a higher gathering rate and a higher perception rate. In the area we're in, that pretty much guarantees we're going to gather most stuff, but we're here to talk about high quality stuff. So, here's what we'll do. We are going to go ahead and use our skill here for the sake of using it. Arbor Call, which will show us the nearest area where you can start farming. Now, this is useful for beginners because they don't know where all the locations are, so all you have to do is click Arbor Call, and there's a higher variation called Arbor Call 2, and it says there was a grade 15 lush vegetation 8 feet to the southwest. Now, if you see on our map, it's showing that little starburst icon. Oh, look, there's a bush. So we'll walk over to this bush, and then we will right-click on it. Oh, and here we go. We have been granted a bonus to our HQ gathering rate, and the reason for that is because our perception is greater than or equal to 62, which then gives us a gathering fortune of plus 5% to the rate of gathering high-quality items. So now we'll explain how GP and skills work in conjunction with this. So it says we got that gathering fortune plus 5, but I want to have a better chance. So I have gathering points here, which are taking the place of magic points for fighters and for crafting points for crafters, in this case. So, for 100 gathering points, I will go ahead and proc Leaf Turn, which is a level 15 skill for botanists. My gathering fortune went up, so as you can see, we went from 20% to 30% chance of getting a high-quality item. So what we'll do here is that, you know, I have a friend that actually likes making potions, so let's get a Grass Viper to get some reagents going. So we'll farm here, and hopefully we will get a high-quality item. 2 regulars, another regular, and there's the Curse of the RNG in action there. Sometimes you just don't get a high-quality item, no matter how high your percentage is. If you have 99% to gather an item, you still got that 1% that you're never going to get anything. So let's try it, doing it over here. We've been granted a bonus to our gathering rate. Well, because our gathering is equal to or above 69, and we get a 10% bonus. Now, unfortunately, because I have such high stats for this kind of bush, I have 100% chance on everything. However, I can double my output, which is what I want to do. So I will use Blessed Harvest here to give ourselves a bonus to be able to collect multiple items at one time. So let's go ahead and collect some more Grass Vipers here. Start harvesting those things up here. Oh, there we go. We got a high quality. So as you can see, we got a 262% bonus on that, plus our chain, and we got 2 high-quality Grass Vipers. Very worth it if you're willing to spend 400 gathering points, which do regenerate after a while. So you can eventually start using it over and over again, wait till it recharges, and then do it again. or just start mining, because every time you mine, you do gain some percentage of your gathering points back. So as you see there, I went from 55 to 60. So every gathering time you gain 5 GP back, which means that you can use it whenever you need to, following that. Up and look, we got another high-quality grass viper. So that's the basics of intermediate use and getting started. Basically what these do is that your first skill you'll get is one of these field mastery skills, which increase the percentage of base gather rate, and then you'll unlock some other stuff later, like the leaf turn variation for miners or other things like that. You'll also gain stealth, which lets you go into areas with aggroed monsters that won't attack you, as long as they are below a certain level threshold, so it makes for safer mining. These other skills we will go over in the next video. So thank you, and we hope to see you guys there soon on the next video of Cabbit with a Controller, the expert level of mining and botanist and other Disciple of Land jobs.